She took his hand and she led him along that golden beach. Higher and higher and higher they climbed.
Never fight unless you're sure you can win.
They watched the waves tumble over the sand.
All right. 4 strands of rope.
She had all of the skin.
I get kicked out of La Quinta forever.
What do we do with poop?
What is freedom? Are we truly free?
What in the world?
In those Hollywood nights, in those Hollywood hills, she was looking so right in her diamonds and frills.
Well, Tris?
Where's Tess?
Harold by
What's a loser?
We're back.
We are back.
Back in the high life.
Back in the highlight.
Back in the guy life.
Well,
back in the saddle.
yeah.
Back in the saddle.
It's becoming more and more fun being so committed to the bit that we're all a Massages podcast. There's that 10-minute lady on there. So we're back in the guy life every week.
It's guy time every time.
That's right. Quick intro. You may know us. You may not. Who cares? Right next to me, Chris, the Madman Moody, Zach, Hansy, Howie, Howard. What's up?
Yes.
And instead of Cole, the fucking leaky duty pants and watch. Today we got special homie and friend of the podcast, Gus. Dinah, won't you blow your horn?
I don't want to blow your horn.
And I'm Tia.
Just so everyone knows, I do have a butt plug in, just so there's not going to be any accidents.
Nice.
Well, and they keep
Keeping
the
the
continuity. Yeah.
solidarity with our man with the tummy aches.
Keep continuity the same between you and Cole. I like that.
We're live feeding it, and the audience is actually controlling it for coins.
That's unlike Cole. I'm not dating an Asian that sounds like she's 12.
Oh! I'm going to have to probably cut that out because we'll be mad.
Maybe not. One time he was like, it's weird because she doesn't really have an accent. And I was like, what?
She has a child's accent.
It's just affecting cartoon style. Anyway.
God bless Cole. We continue to pray for his speedy recovery from diphtheria.
Does he have diphtheria?
Yes, leprosy, whatever he's got.
Diphtheria sounds like a new gym chain where all you do is dips. There's nothing but dip bar.
It's not it's a theory. It's a workout theory. The guy goes on Joe Rogan and talks about how
It's like,
just eat eggs and do my dip theory.
just do dips.
Hell yeah.
All you have to do is dips.
It's like the
I've said what is for health.
Sabra.
What's up, guys?
Sabra.
Yeah, you only eat dips and you only do dips.
Oh, a dip?
A dip? Yeah, you did.
We could invent this workout.
Volunteerism dip.
It lifestyles. Yeah. This spot is addictive. I've never sat here.
It's powerful.
I feel crazy powerful. But also, I might take a nap.
Good.
You guys ride.
Good. How was everybody's weekend, dude? How are my friends and Gus?
Damn, dude.
Gus is off.
Chris, you knocked me up.
Thirst. Gus is my friend.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
No.
My son, who we just found out today, has an ear infection and has had a fever for.
What's I gotta tell you what to use, dude.
Yeah.
Put some earplugs in. Go to
I don't
bed.
feel like a real person.
Just put headphones on and listen to 432.
Yeah, 432. Pass out.
So this weekend was like one of my love making sessions. Too short.
Oh, I heard that, dude.
Gus doing bits on the fire.
I like that.
Just like my cop, dude. Sure.
Yeah. Oh,
They laid in 4 inches too. Just like the weekend.
So how's he doing? You got a medicated?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oxycillin, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It saves lives.
Still.
Sure, yeah.
Just go some noise canceling earbuds on it, dude.
Oh, yeah. We don't sing on up. Yeah.
Put him in like a padded room.
Yeah.
You could just wail as loud as you want in here, buddy.
Go for it.
No, he's wild. That he gets up on his knees like this, and he'll just start ramming himself like he's trying to bust into a castle, like his head through the the grates on the crib.
Unbelievable.
It's a pro. He's a smart.
Yes, Teague is
17 years old. Yep. Had to upgrade the padlock.
Your son has a beer infection. Chris, he's 25. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Chris sent us a video of his son blowing the biggest ass the other
I
time.
did not know what you were going to say.
He was just taking the biggest shit. He was like standing and just like
Almost ripped his colon out.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like,
Looks like he's competing in the
and
hammock.
it was unprompted.
Infection, dude.
Yeah.
it's like
To zero.
he thought he was like by himself and he did it, and then he just like turned around. You know, it's just like us and my wife's filming with a camera. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, dude.
So it was just a farm, right?
Oh, he shit his pants. Yeah, hard. That's probably what Cole's doing right now. Just
Cole and
sitting
your
in it.
baby have a very similar life
Yeah.
path at
I
18.
think yeah, they do, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking gibberish or shit in their pants.
Listen. Just the kind of eyebrow stuff you're in for today.
Oh, and what?
Cole's no longer with the lady, right?
No.
All right. It's all jokes, buddy. Don't.
It's all jokes, dude. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's
And just relax.
he mingles.
He mingles.
Oh,
Colton's he's gonna text me immediately.
The Minnesota Mingler.
I can't believe he hasn't already texted and they're like, I can hear.
I can feel
feel
you
you.
guys talking about shit.
Well, that's what happens.
It is what it is, man.
Gus, you just went did a show in Raleigh, you said?
No, that's I'm like far out the show's Wednesday.
Dang, dude.
That's too bad the Rapture's going to happen.
Yeah, you're getting raptured up.
Well, are you getting
Rapture?
or are you going to stay behind, dude?
Am I what?
How's your relationship with Christ? The eve of the rapture.
Good enough to get raptured?
Do you think you might get scooped up?
Nah, dude. I think we're good.
I'm totally unaware that the world is ending tomorrow. Today, September 22nd, 2025, it is the day before the end of the world, apparently. And I got in like an algorithmic hole and watched like 12 videos this morning of different people being like, here's all the predictive programming from the past like 30 years, getting us ready for 9/23/25, like pointing out like in all these different shows, like there's a I think he's like Armageddon happens on 9/23. There's like a comet. Yeah. There's like a comet strike episode of The Big Bang Theory that happens on 9/23. The movie The Number 23 with Jim Carrey that ends on 9/23. Like there's a bunch of he kept pointing out all this predictive programming.
Is
But
that the big why?
I don't know. I mean, this guy's point, and that was the only compelling video I watched. His point was like, this will be some sort of false flag, Project Bluebeam style thing. But even then, I imagine tomorrow will just be Tuesday.
The thing is, some people are gonna die tomorrow because people die every day. That's right.
Poignant stuff.
And then their family's gonna like see. It started.
More believers.
That's right. Do you guys remember Nibiru?
No, yeah,
Nibiru, dude. I got
That
hella fired up when that was coming down the pipe. It was like 2017.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2017, 2016.
That's
So-
Anunnaki.
it's a comet.
Yeah, so the Zoroastrian. Was it?
Zoroastrians. I believe they have something with the Bureau. But the biggest thing that made the Bureau famous was when it passes Earth. I think it passes Earth a couple times a year or something, right?
I don't know.
Maybe it's every once in a while.
I don't think Nibiru is a real thing.
I don't know what it is.
It's called Planet X. Well, then let me explain it, because I don't
I'm
know.
saying, isn't it the comet that Marshall Applewhite and the Heaven's Gate people killed themselves so that they could be
They
brought on board because they think it's actual?
I thought that was Haley. Sick Nikes. They have like the
Oh, good.
high top Nikes.
You go off.
I'm a Scorpio, dude.
He's more of a Scorpio. I'm more of a pale moon riser.
Oh, stay me, big guy.
I don't know.
2012 when the Mayan calendar was supposed to end, I had a cousin that like he got really into that, and then like around early 2011, he was like, "The world's gonna end next year. I'm gonna stop doing anything productive. So why waste my life? Why waste my last year of my life?" And then it didn't end, and then he just like no, they just messed it up for a little bit. So he kept like not doing shit with his life for like 2 years after that.
He just became a drug addict.
No, I think he cleans the outside of tall buildings now.
Dang, dude, that's a guy who's trying to get close to death.
He's like this building that has 3 stories asked him to contract for them. He's like, nah, I'm
Gotta be
tall
big.
building.
Gotta be taller.
Gotta be really tall.
So Nibiru, back in 2017, there was Planet X was the theory that there's this massive planet behind the sun.
Yeah.
And we can't see it because it's always behind the sun. And then in 2017, it was supposed to come out of orbit and slam into Earth.
Right.
And so for like 2 weeks, me and my brother were gassing everybody up, being like, "What are you even doing? Don't do that. The world's coming to an end. We're going to get crushed by Nibiru and you."
I did get him confused. Hail Bop was the one. Yeah. And I guess it comes from like Akkadian and Babylonian stuff, which eventually turns into Zoroastrianism.
I know stuff.
Nibiru, dude.
I know stuff.
Sick as hell. Isn't that where the Anunnaki is supposed to be from?
I don't know. I mean, one of the videos I watched about this was from an astronaut.
Oh, was it Homeboy?
Not Buzz, but there's another.
Yes. The 6th man to walk on the moon. What is that?
Maybe this guy said he's clocked more space hours than anybody. He'd been around the moon like 50 times or something.
There's that one dude.
And he was like, "We're the aliens. Go read what the Anunnaki said."
You're talking about Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Sorry.
No, Grace,
Famously fun and interesting about when it comes to stuff that's not elementary school science.
Yes, right.
Well, actually,
in Nibiru just comes around the sun and it's just Goldberg's face and he just spears there.
Cheers. I was like, Sean Weiss. Shout out.
Logistically though, do you think God would like contract ICE to round up all the people
For the Rapture?
Yeah, for the Rapture.
They're like
I think there's a heaven ice, probably.
You're gonna have to increase the recruiting budget. I think I got 50K right now. Dude, the whole world.
Well, I think ICE would be like the opposite. If you're rounding up people to bring them home to heaven, or however you see it, instead, that would be like rounding up people who accidentally got it.
Got into Mexico and need to get back.
The opposite.
I need to get back.
They're just like, it's a reverse rapture. Actually, what happens is a bunch of people who died, but
Come
they're
back.
not supposed to, they come back. Oh, what the
Oh,
hell?
shit. Fucking Prince is back.
You guys got heaven ice, dude? That's great.
Tom Petty's back, dude. People who shouldn't have died, they're back.
Is that Bin Laden?
Bin Laden's
Board
back.
that plane?
Osama bin Laden.
You guys aren't gonna like this. Hitler's back.
And he's old.
You ever at the beach in Miami, you see this guy with a turban just walking out of the ocean.
I can't hear his name without doing the Black George Bush from Chicago.
Gross.
Osama bin Laden.
This I need to watch Team America again. I saw a clip of when he's
Sexing.
no, it was like they're talking in
Duke. Every opportunity I get is one of my go-to gifts is him throwing up forever in the alley. It's great. Anytime somebody's like, "Nah, I feel kind of sick." Yeah, I'm due for a rewatch. It's been a second.
Yeah, speaking of rewatch, that's what I did this weekend. I let the people at home know I have recovered from what ails me, but so now TJ is in the depression seat. He could get into it.
I got anxiety. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But I watched The Exorcist 3 days in a row over the weekend. So
Triple 3.
I don't think I could I mean, I know we're not, we get a little bit in the movies, but this is a wreck for everybody, dude. Go watch The Exorcist 3. Gus, you seen it?
No.
Go home right now. Here, I got you.
Respectfully, get the fuck out of here and go watch this movie.
Should I start with 1 and 2 first?
No, don't even bother with 1 and 2. Just start with 3.
Definitely don't bother with 2.
Yeah. If you haven't seen 1, you haven't seen the
Did
original.
you ever watch Ocean's 8?
Yes. On an airplane.
You watch Oceans 1 through 7?
Does Ocean's 8 stand alone?
Do you need to see other? I posted that on Facebook, like when it came out, like 5 years ago.
Am I gonna be lost in Oceans 1 through 7? That's fun. That's your fault, dude.
Yeah, I like that. You could do that for getting into the Fast and the Furious movie. Do I need to have seen the other 72 Fast and the Furious movies, or can I just go see Sam and Hobbs or whatever?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw 9.
Hey, dude, as long as you understand the concept of family, you're gonna get.
I got it.
We'll get back to the masterpiece that is Exorcist 3.
X3.
There's a quick sidebar. I saw Hobbs and Shaw. It was the last movie I saw at the drive-in.
Oh, nice.
Off Moreland. What's he called? Starlight? Yep. Shout out to them, even though they don't do fun stuff like they used to.
Like,
Bring back fun stuff, dude.
bring back Hobbs and Shaw.
No,
Bring back Fast and the Furious.
seriously do that. Huh? Bring back drive-bys, dude. Sorry, that's it.
You. So that might go down as one of the biggest pieces of shit. So bad it's not fun. Hobbs and Shaw is so bad.
That's a pivotal moment in my life. I went and saw Fast 5 with my friends from high school. And when it was over, I was like, that was horrible. And they were like, what? That ruled. And I was like, oh no, my friends are retarded.
All the time. Spinning together. He's just waving. It's
Dude, the one that they did in Brazil, whenever like the local people speak Portuguese, they don't sound Brazilian. It's so weird. It's like a fake Portuguese.
They filmed it in Brazil and got fake Brazil.
No way.
AI Brazil. Dude.
That's crazy.
AI Brazil, dude. There's a big AI skate scandal. Have you seen that? Skateboarding? Yeah. What's it? Ryan Sheckler?
He's AI'd himself?
Yeah. Apparently, there was a recent event where he landed this big trick, and it went on like Red Bull's Instagram, and there's like another skateboarder who's like, "Yo, this is AI."
No way.
I'm like 100% sure. He's like, I'm 100% sure that this is AI. It's like, this didn't happen.
No way.
I'm gonna have to put eyes on this, dude.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can. I like to think I'm pretty tuned in.
Yeah.
All right.
I catch on pretty fast. I'm like, yeah.
Maybe Ryan's like freaking crippled, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if both of his knees are blown out. And he's just the CIA himself, yeah.
Shecklers?
Did that kickflip at the Costco gap? It was like off the street over a fence down like this huge parking lot.
I like watching AI highlights in the NBA.
Oh, really?
Talk about practice.
Yeah, it's tight.
I've seen some that are AI videos are making me feel so
We're talking about Allen Iverson.
Oh, nice.
I was like, Zach's not catching this, and he just
I'd make that
made a joke
Yeah.
2 weeks, week ago.
I was like, I was like, a lot of AI talk throughout my whole entire lifetime, but this is the first time it's not about basketball.
Same page, you guys.
I have information, but I don't know. I probably should share it. I feel I'm holding on to something that's like pretty. I was visiting with my father-in-law.
Oh, keep the names and places erroneous, so you don't get kid.
An anonymous man in nice clothes.
Chris's father-in-law works for BlackRock.
I think he works for a subsidiary of BlackRock, which I think you could say about everyone.
The running joke in the family too, like for my wife, she's like, "Yeah, we always thought my dad worked for the CIA," and like nobody laughs though. So like, what the? But no, he's talking about he's like investing in this company, dude. Get this, literally a whole model, an AI model they train to rate sincerity that they're trying to integrate into everyday life, basically. So it can just you film yourself doing something, whether it's an interview, you're in court. You know, a cop pulls you over. You could be going, giving a speech and you want to rate yourself on how sincere you are. It'll tell you if you're being truthful or not and give you a rating, and they're going to integrate it with
I hate that. Because the same way, like, with all of this stuff, there's always like some nice, pure reason. It seems like a helpful tool for us to be able to rate people's sincerity, run it through the sincerity meter, and be like, what do we do? Is this person a liar? And then you realize, like, oh, the same mechanism in the human brain that makes Daniel Day-Lewis one of the greatest actors of all time, the same mechanism that makes it so sociopaths can, with flying colors, without sweating a single drop of sweat, beat a lie detector test. You can fake sincerity, and you may be like, well, this is going off of 1,000 biomarkers that it's been trained to. Fuck off.
Dude,
It's also like that Black Mirror episode. what are we doing? You know, you guys said the social credit score.
The mirror gotta be black, dude.
Or the African American mirror, my bad. The one with Bryce Dallas Howard or Jessica Chastain, whichever one. I've never
Watch more.
I never remember
like 2.
which one of the big titty redheaded ladies is in anything. They're the same lady. I mean, if you pull pictures of them up, they're the same lady.
The same beautiful lady.
But there's an episode where they have like a social credit score app, and she's like kind of on the cusp of getting into that like great social standing, but she can't quite figure out how to bridge the gap, and it like destroys her whole entire life. She winds up like, I think she realized her like killing the lady that she like is envious of at the end of the episode. Yeah.
Do you guys ever see a movie? It was with Justin Timberlake. Basically,
Yeah. Timers.
yeah.
What was it called? Time. Yes,
You get like a watch, right?
Sing for you, do
about time. No.
And like it's going down.
in time.
Like instead of earning money, you earn time.
That's right.
So like if your watch goes to 0, you die. But like if you go to work, you get paid. You know, I don't know, 15 minutes an hour, whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, this was actually a pretty good movie.
I remember that. That was big.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was a little.
I mean, the concept was interesting.
Yeah, it's a very fun satire concept that I hadn't seen before for sure. And yet, your time being your currency is wild.
Yeah.
And it's the most interesting stuff is probably like when he starts interacting with all these highfalutin people who just have
Unlimited time.
Say whatever, and they caricaturize them like billionaires probably are, and it's you can tell every once in a while these dummies will make a speech that's less rehearsed and less ran through the sincerity meter or by a normal person. And you're like, this person legitimately thinks that they're probably as close to invincible as you can be, which is nuts.
Do you know what one of the videos they trained it on he was talking about was when Lance Armstrong got caught for using or doping? And it's that interview of him where they like, he obviously in that interview lied. He was like trying to like explain what happened, but he lied. And then later it came out and then he couldn't deny it. But that was like one of the videos that they trained it on. It was him lying about that.
That was crazy.
Pretty hard.
I do not like that.
So Lance Armstrong will be the demise of our country.
Again.
Because of him.
First the fucking wristbands.
Now this.
Training AI.
Now Chinese AI.
All those wristbands, ironically, are in landfills, where they are slowly leaking microplastics into the dirt and then giving us cancer.
Nuclear cancer. Dude, I'll tell you what, as someone whose balls get in the way of riding a bike sometimes, one less ball would help. That was the real steroids.
That's right.
That's true, dude. He must have been so comfortable. It's crazy.
Just one like in the middle, just comfortably sitting.
Are there any sports where they don't do dope testing? Like, can you get jacked up on steroids and drive NASCAR?
I'm sure they're testing stuff because if you're jacked up, eat like Adderall, probably. If you're jacked up on like I'm sure there's some lower grade enough methamphetamines that you can get away with. Amphetamines, not methamphetamine.
I said steroids.
Right. Steroids, I don't.
Can you do steroids in NASCAR, dude? Be strong as hell.
So you never hear about.
I mean, it does take a ton of
Pick up the whole car.
takes a ton of muscle to steer.
Yeah, it's like 12 pounds in a wrist.
Yeah, they don't have power steering in those cars. So
Yeah, it's wild.
watch their hands. They're just like,
But I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't look at every major sports and competitions.
I said-
Doping rule.
you know, I think wasn't that always the trailer about?
In China, they gotta test your butthole. Otherwise, people are
That's right. That guy had the buzzer in his butthole.
buzzer vibrator.
Oh yeah, he was getting like
Moves.
what do you call it in Morse code?
Yeah, Morse code.
He's like, night, just see if I.
Oh, Queen.
He's like, yeah, I was. Somebody figured out he had a butt buzzer in, and he was like, I was cheating. I'm sorry. They're gonna run that fucking video through the Sincerity.
Yeah, use it for everything.
Just for cheating, I wasn't doing.
Take a glance, Armstrong, at that video. Crap.
You know, I don't mind if we get. Here's the thing: if the sincerity meter, excuse me, is applied to maybe everyone, I could see how, but it doesn't ever feel like you think Chuck Schumer is gonna have to deal with the sincerity meter or fucking Nancy Pelosi. These people aren't gonna have to deal with the sincerity meter. TJ and I have a much better idea than the sincerity.
We do. Are we on? We're rolling it out with
Why not? With the ghost
Gus here. He might be like, "I'll never." Just don't put this episode out.
That's okay.
We're me and Zach have decided that our true calling, at least until we give up on it, is a satirical political party, a new political party called the Guillotine Party.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna make merch and
Guillotine towards
and eventually we're gonna crowdsource a guillotine that I will build on a flatbed trailer.
A mobile guillotine.
Yeah, and
we're gonna take it to small 4th of July parades, local thing.
They got it sponsored by Buc-ee's.
Raise money.
I can't do Buc-ee's. Dude.
Kids can dress up their own watermelon like a politician.
You can paint the blade like Bucky's teeth and just.
I mean that is pretty sick.
Pretty good. A Bucky guillotine is sick.
Problem is, I don't know if Buc-ee's would be behind. But I don't know if they want their name on it. But you never know.
The tagline is Guillotine 2028. Hopefully we don't have to use it.
And hopefully we don't have to use it.
We got lots of mottos. It's not a threat. It's just a reminder.
Reminder.
We have it so we don't have to use it.
Yeah, right.
Right. It's the sort of French Revolutionary equivalent of the nuclear deterrent.
I think it would do a lot of good for this country if TJ and I drove around with a giant guillotine to remind everybody.
Keep it.
3 people ago,
Stay copacetic.
everybody got guillotined. You know,
people that keep your head on a swivel.
I was at one of the other feel free to throw out any mottos you have. I think I'm one of my. I'm still trying to trim some of the fat if I can, but I'm like, some of you guys are bringing a real let them eat cake vibe to the function that us turfs don't really like. So,
and every year.
Surfs?
Everyone's
I'm a trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Every year we'll do an X poll, do a Twitter poll, and we'll have like a big event where people can nominate who they want to get guillotined. Okay, and we'll call it the Guillotine Choice Award.
Dude, you guys should
spell T at the end.
You should set up like a carnival, that carnival route where the dunk tank where people get dunked and you get it with a baseball, but you just do it with a politician.
Well,
like little kids throwing baseballs at the little market.
Yeah, come guillotine.
Pay $10. $3. But it's just a sex doll that looks like strangely like
Gray.
Everybody but Thomas Massey, really.
Yeah, right.
Do you get a sponsorship from like DraftKings or something? And, like if the head rolls to the left or to the right, you can bet on that.
Get in the poly market, dude. Start making some money on guillotining.
Have that guy Pat McAfee like announce for you or whatever?
We could be on the ESPN The Ocho.
That'd be sick.
You get the ghost of
Welcome. Welcome to the Guillotine Choice Awards on ESPN The Ocho.
Brought to you by Yellowwood and the metal fabric.
There's just a compilation of all the other guys that have had their heads chopped off. They get throat.
Oh my god!
I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I bet we look back on what we think of the history of like the Mayans and their like sacrifice stuff, and it's like we have this idea that it's virgins and shit. I bet it wasn't, but I don't know. But there is something to wanting you liars, and just like all you got to do is stay under one, like under the threshold of the being the worst, and it's sacrificing someone to the crazy, which will definitely go to our heads and be terrible eventually. But in the meantime, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I want to say this again. TJ and I intend to not ever have.
We don't want to actually
the guillotine.
It's just a
and it's not. We're not. I mean, I know I said some names earlier, but.
Obvious.
We're not directing the guillotine. It's towards everyone, except for Thomas Massey.
The bodies might go to waste.
Who's a saint?
The bodies wouldn't go to waste. I think you could sell that meat back to Bucky's and make a good brisket.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Put some Bohemian garlic seasoning on me, brother, after I go. Sell me to a...
This senator is gonna make a good brisket sandwich.
Some Bucky nuts, dude.
Yeah. Turn me into nuggets when I die so that I can be sold to a family who all has diabetes.
Moving on 4 for $4 dude. Sir.
Sir.
Sir, do we have with some barbecue sauce?
Pour my ashes on the bowl peanuts.
It might be time to bring back the I Hate Buggies bit.
Dude, do ashes work like salt, like you do like an icy road dish?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a good usage of
I mean, they should be putting them on crops instead of like insanely made in a lab nitrogenated bullshit or whatever. True. That turns the ground into dog shit later.
Yep. Yep. Also, that you can look like a person when they come see you at your funeral, you know, all that embalming fluid and yippee stuff.
Yeah, that's big. There's all this environmental talk. Nobody's talking about how do we stop putting garbage inside of people. Put them in a shitty box that has 7,000 coats and...
It's probably lighter than most people's diet stuff.
Yeah, that's true. What's a little embalming fluid, dude?
When you've had McDonald's for 80 years.
I'd like to get to the bottom of that. I bet there's some weird reason why we do that.
Right, like the fluoride being a chemical byproduct of whatever.
Big funeral home, dude.
That's it. That's it. I'm gonna imagine
It really is.
somebody
Something one business is never going to go out of business.
Yeah, what's the Kevin Costner movie, Mr. Brooks?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good movie. Great. That's punches above its weight for sure. It's a Dane Cook has a lot of the weight on his shoulders. Don't screw with that.
Yeah,
Bill Herb. He's always talking. Yeah, Billy Herb.
Big Bill.
He's always talking about how, he's always talking. He says it one time, I know, but he's like, buy things people will never not need.
Sure,
Something like that.
Kevin O'Leary says that on Shark Tank too. He's like, weddings and funerals are always going to be in season.
There was a docu-series, man. The king of with the Elvis guy, the Elvis impersonator. You guys remember that?
Dominic Curry?
The king of Tupelo. I think it's the king of Tupelo. I don't know if you guys watched it, but this like Elvis impersonator who got mixed up in this whole. He tried to assassinate the president by like sending anthrax, all this stuff. It was crazy, dude. Wild story. One of the best docuseries I've seen this year. And
Sounds incredible.
they had this thing. He got in trouble because he was working at the hospital, and he found out that they were like selling people's body parts on the black market, and got like super into this whole dark world with funeral homes selling bodies and like all these body parts because they were like organ donors, but they're selling body parts in the black market, and nobody would believe him. So he tried to like assassinate all these like congressmen and the president of the United States because he's like kept writing letters about it, and everybody was like, okay, who cares?
That's what I have to see.
Yes, it's so good.
I have an unfinished movie script that has like just enough crossover for this where I'm like, how do I not know about this story even peripherally?
It's gotta be the case.
Speaking, I just looked it up. King of Tupelo. You guys can check that out. Let's see here. You have it a shout. It is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original true crime docu-series.
How many apps are we talking?
Yeah, was it one or
Sure.
it's more than it's a docu. 3 episodes. Yeah, 3 episodes. Yeah, 3 episodes.
That is just the thing I need to finish say script and then bury it in the closet.
Speaking of, there's a movie coming out with Channing Tatum. Have you seen that?
Yeah, you
the
sent me the
Roof Man.
trailer for it. Oh, that's fun.
And this is a real story.
Yeah.
The Roof Man is a true story. There was a guy who was a bank robber in the 90s, and he would come down from the roof. Right? That's how he break into the bank. Instead of
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. And he
Getting into the bank is the easiest part of a bank robbery.
that's what I'm saying. Go through the door.
Yeah, but not if you want to be there when nobody else is there.
I guess.
I do remember this guy.
And
He goes through like the ducks. Something.
yeah. And he, they caught pictures of him, put out a warrant for his arrest. So to lay low, he lived inside of a Toys R Us for like 3 years.
No way.
and he worked there. So he got a job at this Toys R Us, and then he would sleep in the Toys R Us when everybody would go home, and he was like the manager of this Toys R Us. And the movie looks hilarious. It looks a lot.
Yeah, it looks like a good, fun, quippy dialogue.
They got that guy, and I think he's doing Life. That's like a guy where I'm like, let that guy out.
That's what I'm saying. This is bullshit.
Yeah, he's all right.
By the way,
I don't even have Toys
the
R
more
Us.
you learn about banks, the more I'm like bank robbing rules.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It might
think
be
they get
the only
only-
crime you should be allowed to
I
out.
think they get more money.
Yeah,
I
of course.
think
It's all FDIC insurance.
FDIC, it's just like, yeah, print it.
That's like when all those
It's a
banks kill
victimless crime.
Yeah.
The only victim is whoever's dumbass job it is to do the paperwork.
And Gus.
Yes.
Gus has a lot of money in big banks.
Big investor in banks.
I wish.
That's true.
Yeah, I got money in the sperm banks too.
Ooh, the Yank banks.
No, that's will run those. The gingers. They're not allowed to donate.
Dang, really?
That's what I heard.
Gingers are that discriminated against?
Cannot donate to sperm bank if you're right-headed.
Like a genetic Haitian or something? Or is that what it is?
I think they're just not desired.
Oh,
I mean,
you heard it here first, folks.
and I'm not me saying this, but I'm saying, like, let's say you're a single lady trying to get a kid. Are you gonna go in there and be like, hey, do you have any Andersontinos?
Yes. Got any pale freaks? I want my son to look like a ghost when he's born.
Hey, I just inherited a sunscreen company, so do you have any gingers?
I just want a lifetime supply of sunscreen.
Jeez.
I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, what if big sunscreen started pushing, like, lobbying to it to have sperm banks like sad gingers?
Oh, man, dude.
We need more
gingers.
What if it was? What if it was them who, back in the day, experimented and created? They created the country we now call Ireland. So that also one day they could set up a sunscreen company.
That was one of the weirdest things that happened, whatever that was, like 6 or 7 months ago. Yeah, when the Irish were... No, when all across the internet, it was like, gingers are black people? You guys remember that?
What?
There was like this huge push on the internet. They were like...
The only proof was them moving the
No,
letters around.
No, it was like black people.
People did do that. I didn't make that up.
It was black people being like, gingers are like us. They've been oppressed by regular white people too. They're just like us. Dude.
Yeah, right.
Dude, you could not give Irish people another reason to say it. You guys got
We're just like
Careful. Why? Seriously.
yeah, I vaguely remember that.
I thought that was fun and weird.
Good, weird fun, dude.
Weird fun.
You ever been to Ireland?
No, I have not. I've
It's a
not
great
been
place.
there.
They meet a lot of Brazilians.
No.
Oh, really? I heard more Portuguese and English when I was in Dublin.
Dang, dude. Keep Dublin weird.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would like to go. I would like to go to Scotland just a little bit more because I'm convinced it's the homeland. But Ireland's so close to that I'd make it part of the trip. Yeah,
You want to go to the Homeland?
The Homo land.
well, I'm trying to kiss too.
You Scottish, you reckon?
I think so. It's definitely like a mutt Anglo situation. Gotta be,
So I have to.
dude. I don't know if you can have Anglo pride. But I do think we also were probably fighting off the Brits. Although you look a little bit Buckminster.
Yeah, I think Chris might have been a Brit.
No, I have my 23andMe. It's brutal. It's mostly Irish.
Just
a lot of fucking Irish. It's 98%. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like 0.3% Eastern Asian from like Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. I guess that actually, it's all coming together.
It jibes. I know it's weird.
You've always had a Kazakhstani vibe.
My sister thought we were Cherokee. Like my entire life, my sister had this notion that we were like part Native American.
You Elizabeth Warren.
Turns out you're Chinese Russian.
Literally, not even slightly. Even a little bit.
Turns out you guys like homemade bread and noodles.
Yeah.
Not those kinds of Eastern European.
That's right.
Dude.
You guys, turns out you guys make bread out of potato.
Literally.
That's a common. Oh, wait.
And potatoes out of bread.
That's right.
Thanks for waiting for that. Thanks again for giving me a runway on that one.
That's a common it's a common reoccurring theme in a lot of Southern families that they say that they have Cherokee in their blood, and that is almost entirely wrong.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Well,
What's
what?
the
I
front?
think what they mean is they got Cherokee blood in their hands, dude.
That's right. Yeah,
That actually reminds me we forgot to do the land acknowledgements.
Oh, dang. This land used to be, I think a Russian's owned this house before. So,
Oh, okay. We're good. Shout out to him. This land is my land.
but in the
So we're giving it back to Ukraine.
That's right, the Ukraine taking back. This was like popularized in the 20s, the 1920s.
The idea of just being like, Native American.
Yeah, it was like just a thing that ladies would lie about in the 1920s, so that they had like more social.
Is it more troubling or more reassuring to know that ladies have always been hip to lies like this?
They've always been about it. I said that. I mean, we talked about the not Blair Witch Project, the fucking Salem witch trials. I walk us through that, right? Where I said it was I did a bunch of research on the Salem witch trials, that it like was all just one old lady telling her granddaughter the ladies in the town that she didn't like, so that she could just be like, I think that lady's a bitch. Go kill her.
No way.
Dude, that's what's so crazy. Is that
That's
it's
all.
like the narrative, I can't talk. The narrative is always like, guys are always haters and they just wanted cool chicks to die because they wouldn't fuck them or whatever.
Right.
And then you're like, nah, it was a lady being a bitch. And she was like, yeah.
And all the men in the town were like, oh, we should listen to this lady. And
Yeah, for some reasons, you Abigail or whatever, these three
because we want to fuck her, right?
young dogs, to see one of them,
Right.
she's 14. I'm not saying the dudes were perfect. They got tricked by this lady too.
Hot
but
made naturals.
And the Puritans,
The
who
Crucible would have been such a better movie if they were huge.
huge big naturals in the Crucible.
You're sweeting me. Sorry.
The Blair Witch Project ended with
Back in the day, was speaking it's fantasy football, see, but I vaguely remember a lot of people using the Blair Walsh Project. So it's a name for their fantasy. Hell yeah, fun.
Hell yeah.
Good era.
The Puritans, I've said this before on the podcast, I'm positive, but I'll say it again. It's a fun story because that girl, the little girl who accused all the ladies of being witches, she stayed in that town and grew up, and like later in life would have to go to that Puritan church and confess that she lied about all that when she was a kid. And they just forgave her. And she stayed a member of that Puritan church until the day she died.
That's crazy.
They were just like, that's okay.
The lake.
You're good. Yeah.
So good. I mean, say what you want, but like that's a pretty powerful story of like forgiveness.
Did she had huge big naturals?
She must have.
Saying sorry, dude. Yeah, she just went up and gave everybody a motorbike.
She hit him with the Justin Bieber beats.
They were like, yeah, it's fine.
Hey, what was she wearing when she...
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Dude, to just be like, I'm not leaving. It's crazy. Live your whole life in this town. When
Where are you gonna go?
You could just disappear. You go to the next town and lie. You're like, I think that's what whoever the guy, the inspiration for
Guy Fieri?
John Proctor. You just go to different towns and rape fast food.
You just lie.
Just tell people the grease is cool.
The flavor.
And tater tots are diverse as any other food item.
It's a vegetable. Potatoes are vegetables.
Yeah. No, but the guy who is like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. John Proctor and the Crucible. I think I had heard that he moved. He just left.
Yeah.
And I think they almost killed his wife, right? They just left that town.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they had already left before from a different town.
Sure.
And went to Salem. It was sort of that sucks. But that was a super common thing.
Yeah, well, it's like
How easy would it be if you...
not even.
Oops, I said the M word on stage. I just moved.
I'll go to
Dude.
Iowa.
I just go to Iowa.
Dude, pre-internet.
Change my name.
You can do anything
cover.
pre-internet.
There's that movie.
Iowa or coming.
We're coming.
Yeah.
I'll just go to
Just keep saying
Alpharetta.
Move to Dawsonville and be a hero. Just calling out random cities in Georgia.
That's
Just joking, Dawsonville.
What's
you guys are
What's that Clint Eastwood, Jeff Bridges movie, Thunderbolt and Lightningfoot? Lightfoot, yeah. The whole premise of that movie is, I mean, even back in the 70s, it's like you just commit a crime in one state and just drive to another state.
Right.
And then they're just like, where'd they go?
That comes up all the time on like true crime stuff. Is if there's somebody who's doing crimes in separate states, they just would assume like, nah, it's not. So you have like the golden era of serial killers in the 70s, and then all of these police precincts also have no interest in talking to each other.
Right.
And cross agency stuff has no interest in being like, well, we learned this. What did you guys do? And then they're not doing that. They're like, fuck these idiots. And then meanwhile, everyone's stupid, and now 40 people are dead. So,
Well, back in the
you don't know how to do anything.
back in like the sheriff's day, you could just shave your beard and then have no idea what you look like.
Right. Well, in the poster, he's got a beard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of serial killers are truck drivers. Just keep moseying along each state line, and that's right. Just brutally murdering.
Which maybe this it's well, yeah. You're the glory hole killer.
It was all my exciting dicks.
That's a fun movie to make.
That is.
I might have to hit what's the classic truck no
Hitcher. The Hitcher is one. Rundown.
I'll tell you, if you've never seen Runaway Road Games, Walter Hill,
Rogaine, I tried that, didn't work.
Joey,
Job games over here.
no Road Games with fucking Heach
with the freaking clip lit.
and what's her name, obviously
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Sure.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
Natural. Wrong Turn.
No, with Kurt Russell.
Oh,
Breakdown.
Yeah.
That
I
one.
almost said Stranded.
Breakdown is the best of those, I think.
No, Road Games is the best.
No, Breakdown. But I've never seen Road Games, but Breakdown.
I'm just telling you, this might be his other. I'm on a streak right now, wrecking top 100s, which does bring us back to Exorcist 3.
Yes.
Have you seen the Exorcist? The Circle of Death.
I had not seen Exorcist 3.
Let me
Have
sell.
I need to watch.
Let me sell. As a guy who just experienced The Exorcist 3 for the first time, and then experienced it 2 more times.
All right.
3 to the third power, dude.
Is it a rom-com?
No.
All right. First of all, I don't love The Exorcist 1. TJ does love The Exorcist 1. So we started in 2 different places.
Me and the whole world.
Yeah, I don't care. Well, I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike The Exorcist, but it's not up there like The Shining or anything for me.
Super hype.
And so I'm immediately like, I don't know. I don't love The Exorcist. How good could the third Exorcist movie be?
2 is famously there.
Every time it's a charm, dude.
Yeah, this movie is it's a cop drama about a very compelling older police officer who is getting towards the end of his career, running back into a famous serial killer who should be dead.
Ooh, supposed to have died 15 years ago. It is the 15th anniversary of the start of their spree.
Yeah. And it's like this guy is locked up in a hospital for the criminally insane.
He's
Or
been in a coma for
been in a coma for 15
wakes up as the anniversary hits and coincides with the first killing, and then he starts acting violently towards the hospital staff after being totally comatose for 15 years. They're thinking like, nah, there's no way this guy ever does anything. Then he comes back. He's acting violently, so they throw him in this padded room. And so a lot of the greatest shots in any movie are George C. Scott, Brad Dourif, and occasionally you'll find that it's a different guy.
The guy who played Father Stu.
The OG.
The OG Exorcist.
Yeah, who dies on the stairs.
Who dies on the same
Or Hitler.
Nah,
But
He's like shape shifting. His face will shape shift depending on if he's Father Stu. He's just
right, he was dead.
and he's like an old man. But then when he's the demon, he's dwarf, and so he's young. And
But it's just it looks like a stage play. It's like pretty dark in there, except there's 2 high windows letting light in, and so they're playing with the shadow and the light. And so like when he comes in to say something real horrific and really drive the point home, if he just comes into the light that's coming through these windows, which probably wouldn't actually, I don't know, maybe in the 80s sanitariums had windows in their patio, but mostly it looks awesome. And he's like straight jacketed up, and George C. Scott, who
You guys have seen Rescuers Down Under?
remember that shit?
Remember the Rescue?
It's like an animated from the late 80s.
You remember
or not,
Rescuers Down?
Down Under's 90s.
This is us. This is our generation, guys.
You know, Five Will Goes West.
Dirty Immigrant.
I know that one.
That's drinking. He was drinking with the scope.
I did say that.
You got what? We used to say that.
The Rescuers Down
Oh,
Under.
in a way, yeah. That's
So you know the guy who's like,
the mice.
this guy's
the poacher.
this guy's the owner.
Oh,
Gotta get the
So what the Joanna? What are you doing with my eggs?
That's George C. Scott.
Yeah.
oh, that's fine.
So
Yeah.
George C. Scott, has no business being in this movie. Like
Yeah, he's a prestige actor.
it's like casting fucking
Clint Eastwood.
Daniel Day-Lewis in a horror movie.
That's
It makes
right.
no sense. And he's just, I mean, the
He
role
was in a horror movie. He was in a
Lincoln.
Lincoln Vampire Player.
Vampire fucker.
But yeah, so the whole movie shakes out like a big play of good versus evil. And it has maybe one of, I think, the best jump scares I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean,
Because usually jump scares are dumb.
this one is so good. And yeah, just watch this movie. Watch The Exorcist 3. It's on Amazon Prime. It's spooky season. We got,
I know. I'm due sort of scared spooky up.
And this is fun, and it almost, there's a couple things where if you don't like this kind of stuff, like they might not work for you, but for the most part, it would hold up and stand alone as like a good versus evil cop movie,
Nice.
where this cop is clearly on the edge of being like, this is a person who should be. In any other movie, by the way, this is a person who would be constantly talking about how they only have 6 more months till they retire.
yeah.
Okay.
That's his attitude, but he never says that, which is awesome. Because it's like, that's such a trope where it's like, I'm about to retire. Yeah. Actually, you're probably about to die or never stop being.
That is the only thing that maybe doesn't make a ton of sense. Is like George C. Scott is like a father of like a 15-year-old girl and has like a wife in her is like 40s, but he's got to be like 70 this movie.
He's probably 58, but in the
He looks 70. He looks like an old man.
but like in The Thing, Wilford Brimley's like 48 or something. That's crazy, dude.
What do you mean that doesn't make sense, dude? That's like cool.
It is cool for him.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Tell Al Pacino this to his face, bro.
There you go.
I saw today, fucking episode 1 of The Simpsons. Homer Simpson was 34 years.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I love the
Damn.
people make like sad nostalgia porn for us. For our generation, for whatever reason, somebody will be like, that is information that nobody needs to know.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck?
George Costanza,
Right.
season 1, 29.
29, dude.
29.
What a better time though, where you could just be a normal looking guy and be an absolute star.
Yeah, that is so true.
The 90s was the last decade of that. I know. I mean, now you either have to be insanely beautiful or look like a freak.
Yeah. Have like 2 different eyes.
And if you really want to be the most famous, you got to be insanely beautiful and then pay somebody to make you look like a freak.
Pay somebody to make everything about you sharp as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Dude,
It's short wearing a meat dress.
Yeah.
that's a 12-year-old Reverend thing.
Jason Alexander is one of my favorite examples of like, he's so stupid. Like he's so pompous about his acting. Have you ever heard him like talk about?
Yeah, but I always feel like he's doing a bit.
I don't think so. I think he's always like, I think he considers himself a very serious person.
Didn't he go to Juilliard or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
crazy?
And so it's always funny to hear him talk about George, and he's like, I was poring over the script for hours. It didn't make sense to me. None of this was working. The character, none of the backstory. It's just like, bro, it's just
Nothing.
He's like, they needed me for this show. I was such a grounding force. I was like, I was helping write scripts, and he's just like, he's just so serious about his fucking.
It'd be like if Charlie Day was talking that way about Always Sunny. You're like, What? Like the rat bashing part, or
Well, the rest of them were all so silly and goofy in real life.
Right.
He's like such a serious actor that it was like just a role for him.
That's-
So he's just like
that's so funny.
he just poured his heart and soul into George Costanza for 11 years.
Speaking of Seinfeld, last weekend I met a guy from Seinfeld.
Who?
Patrick.
Warmington? Putty.
Patty Warbucks, dude.
Putty.
So, and then he had
Devil!
he had 2 stalkers.
No way.
Nah, I mean not real, but like fanboys that wanted to meet him real bad.
Yeah, that's what Urs was saying. It was homeboy was like lingering.
Yeah, dude. And then like we told him he's not coming out to meet anyone, so you guys can go ahead and leave. And they're like, "Can we stay in the lobby?" I'm like, "No, dude, you got to leave." Or, "Can we stay in the parking lot?" I'm like, "Dude, no." And then they just stayed in the parking lot for 2 hours. The thing is, we took Patrick out side door like an hour and a half earlier.
Said he was going.
Thanks for running everybody on the internet down the procedure to change that now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, those 2 guys, if you're listening to this, turned off just 30 seconds ago.
Bleep him saying side door, and they bleep me saying it just now.
Yeah. Side door. Side.
Took him off into Firefly, guys.
Yeah.
They have a special escape into the Indian restaurant upstairs. Shut up, Firefly. Shout him out, dude.
Yeah, in an elevator.
Was he funny?
I didn't catch the set. I was working in the other room.
I've seen a couple of clips, and no shade to Mr. Warmington. I enjoy his acting, but it didn't do anything for me. He's like not Putty, So tough. It's the same with Jason Alexander. Putty is just a person on Seinfeld. The guy who plays Patrick Warburton is like a guy. So it's like his life. He's talking about his life, and all the clips I've seen is like that.
So you're saying that it's like
He's just doing like, I'm married and have kids.
there's almost something about it gets in the way.
Yeah.
When you've been such he's been like 4 or 5 truly iconic characters as voices in Saya.
Hercules, right?
Ted.
Hercules, yeah, Henny from Ted.
What is he in Hercules?
I think he was Hercules, like on the cartoon.
Oh,
I know. Yeah.
the cartoon movie, or you're talking about the animated?
The movie is that redheaded guy.
I don't know. He just
Homeland.
he posted a picture of Hercules, the cartoon from like the other day.
I think he is in.
He did the one with the llama too.
Zeus.
No, yeah, he's in Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
He
Yeah,
plays
that's
Gronk.
Gronk.
Yeah.
It is really fun.
Dude, that if I was,
That's my favorite.
that's my bad.
That's my favorite.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor agree with that. Is so good.
I just watched that again last year.
I can't do Patrick Warburton. It really is an amazing sounding wolf.
The animation's so cool too.
But I don't know. Like Vinny, I've seen clips of Vinny.
G, I work with it.
Vinny G.
From the Jersey Shore.
He seems funny. Like he seems like he's like leaning into that from Jersey Shore.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, they're like leaning into a.
Is that who you're talking about? Oh shit!
I'm comparing Vinny from Jersey Shore to Patrick Warburton. That's what I'm doing.
This is what the
And I was
anyway.
saying, for my money's worth, I'll take Vinny.
He's like big into isn't he like the Keto Guido?
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Keto.
Cookbook.
That's right. That's right.
That's fun.
The Keto Guido.
It was my second shift at Helium. I was supposed to work, and then that day, Kristen calls me like, "Hey, you want a feature tonight?" Hell yeah! Then the next day, I went back to work.
No, you featured for Vinny G.
You featured in this and ran the door.
I subbed because Will Foskey was supposed to do the weekend. We had shows on Friday, so I did Friday,
Should have been me.
Thursday, and Saturday.
Should have been me.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to put you on?
They did.
No, they did. Yeah,
Stephen Rogers.
That's right.
I opened for Captain America a month ago.
It's true. Speaking of, Atlanta's Funniest is officially
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
Talk about. We have to shout out new champion Carter Dean.
Carter Dean's the silliest man in Atlanta.
It was gonna be also on my show October 19th.
Hey,
What?
I don't even know that, dude. The light splitters.
All new.
Oh yeah, slide splitters. Tell us about slide splitters.
Yeah,
so we'll talk about that. Dick and dumb competition later.
Dude, it's a game show It's gonna be all improvised pretty much. So the way it works is I'm gonna have 6 comics in the first round. I'm gonna pair them up. So let's say Zach and Chris are doing it, right?
Yep.
Chris would make a PowerPoint for Zach to present, and Zach would make a PowerPoint for Chris to present. They'll never see the PowerPoint until they get on stage and start presenting it. So the next pick, you never know what's coming, but you got to present it as if it's, your own. So
That's pretty.
it's a little mix of like practical jokers with the weekend update, how they write the jokes for each other at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be fun.
Didn't you ask Zach to do it?
Yes.
Dang, dude, who's he gonna do it with?
Carter Dean. I'm gonna get crushed by Carter Dean.
We'll finalize this. So far we got Holly,
Oh, damn.
Yoshi, Mookie G,
Nice.
Chris, Zach, and Carter, and I'm trying to get one more chick just so they don't complain later.
Nice.
No, just kidding.
Until we put this clip up.
No, I'm trying to get a funny lady to come, and that's it. Funny lady seems to be occupied. So
Whoever gets Zach, they're gonna have to present a PowerPoint that's like, why the fourth right guy?
that's the one I'm doing. Yeah, so
I might, yeah.
And Zach's like, oh no, I got this. Yeah.
I am.
I'm saying that's the one who'll get bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If somebody gave that one to me, I can make it.
This is fun. It gets the wheels turning because it'd be fun to watch somebody be like, oh, here's why I think ghosts are real.
Yeah. Make somebody support something horrible.
I don't want to take all.
Here's why I support genocide as a general concept.
High level.
From the billionaire perspective.
Here's why I support billionaires.
Yeah. That's fun.
well, we don't have form on guillotines.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guillotines is
Bring back the guillotine, dude.
get it, Tom.
Okay, good. I nominate Gus for the first Guillotine Choice Award, dude.
As a host.
Or Gigi.
Oh damn,
Dude, I hope I lose.
As a recipient.
I thought he was
It's a great prestigious honor
I thought
to be the first nominated.
just to set the example, you know.
This would work out well for something I saw the other day. They were like online. They were saying like it'd be cool if when you died, like they cremated your whole body, but they left your head out, and then you stick your head on a stick, and then at your funeral, if you want to talk, you gotta hold your head.
Alright, shit. Yo, pass me TA.
Pass me TJ's head. I got some shit I want to say, dude.
That'd be
I want to look into his dead eyes.
just like
Prop head, dude.
yeah, man. I like it. I think we're gonna probably call this app Guillotine Choice Awards.
Hi, it's still
It has to, right?
we can avoid it.
I don't think this.
Was that the show where Kanye stole the mic for Taylor Swift or
I
something?
think that was the VMAs.
Oh, the regular Teen Choice Awards is what you're right.
Yeah, the Teen Choice Awards is where they slime Tobey
It
Maguire.
was Nickelodeon.
That sounds sucks.
Oh, that would be funny. After the person's head gets chopped off, then you slime them. They're like already dead, and then you just slime them.
Oh my god, we had
yeah. What is slime?
Lady.
After it died.
and then somebody from Nickelodeon comes and molests their body.
Yeah. And the head falls into just a big bucket of jello.
Flying bun.
That's crazy, man.
You got
Oh.
to get slime. after-
Guillotine wasn't enough.
To get slime before would like make some sort of sense, but to just do it after it's like it's
Like right at.
just so disrespectful. But don't make it like gush. It's
Yeah, right.
gush horn. Make it like sad.
Yeah. Wait, a little too thick.
Like morning come.
'Cause everybody's response to the guillotine's just gonna be like, "Oh my god!" And then the slime just.
And then they're
kinda
like,
goes,
"Yay, the
this-
slime!"
Sparkler. Is snakes and sparklers. Like gosh, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna heal the community.
Viva la revolution.
Viva la revolution.
Because importance. Well, we'll get to the competition. We probably wanted to talk about the competition. Who cares? It was a well fought battle. Ryan Trilla, shout out to him.
Shout out to
Just
Trill
latest-
Bill. It's so good.
No doll on the line.
So proud of him.
Such a teenager. Such a good. Yeah, it's amazing what that guy can do at 15.
Yeah, I was on a show with him on Friday, and I went after him. I was like, "You're out for Ryan Shirley. It's so impressive to do all that. He just started high school."
Zing.
Got him.
Yeah, couldn't be prouder.
I mean, it couldn't happen to a shorter guy.
Couldn't.
Yeah. He couldn't be. He's down with the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
What?
What's that?
Couldn't be prouder.
Couldn't be prouder.
Yeah, well, he's one of the Proud Boys.
If I was any prouder of my guy, I'd be a proud boy. Yeah, but it was. Yeah, well,
Also hilarious that he was the one selling merch after.
Oh my god, what a
then he was like, "We watched my merch table for a second." It took me like a minute and a half to realize I look like the biggest dumbass. I'm selling Ryan Shrill merch at a comedy competition. Shout out to Back of the Ring.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow the link. I don't know if Zach's actually putting the link.
post it.
Nice.
I got merch on there too now. Yeah. Merch.
All around.
Merch. Better make sure I asked him to put my name on the shirts because now it's just my friends just walking around with a Fed on a shirt.
Hell no.
That's hilarious.
No, it's just sorry.
Like, is that Gus?
What were we saying, man? Oh, Ryan did good.
Yeah, Ryan did good. So top three were Carter took it home. Second place was Daniel Delano. Shout out friend of the podcast, Daniel Delano. And Pierre Escargo.
That's right.
Graduate.
Friends of mine, not friend of the podcast necessarily, but I like Pierre a lot and was happy for him.
Met him a couple times. Seems cool.
I heard a certain contestant was supposed to win, but when Zach went to fist bump him, he just completely blew him off.
Blew me off.
And that got him pointed up.
The judges were like,
They saw
"You got to stay humble, bro. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
stay humble and kind. But it was a good time. Ryan is definitely the front runner for loser of the year, so Gus is gonna have to step it up. Take your shoes off, yeah.
Let the people see what they want to see.
Take do what they want.
Our audience likes feet.
And I don't know you had black ankle socks on. Fashion icon.
Oh, dude,
Blur that out.
I thought you had frostbite. I thought your whole foot was just frozen.
I just had crazy shiny.
That's great.
I'm Rachel Dolls all in, dude.
Yeah.
Dozoling my feet.
Start from the bottom, soon it'll be up here.
It's just see how the treatment takes. Yeah, that's that. You slut, you dude. I've decided I'm gonna start talking to my homies like gay guys talk to white women. Like, you slut, whose boots had your bed been under or whatever. Bed.
Fuck.
I was saying,
Oh yeah.
shout out the feet people again, man. Fuck these feet people.
Beanie on?
So I followed
Feet are Jewish, man.
people on this. I was trying to.
Like a gangster from the 40s.
You got a yarmulke on you, Toad? I was talking to Dante about this yesterday because Dante went up to PA
Shout out.
to hang out with the boys.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati boys up there, and they got a podcast called those are their brothers. So
Brotherly Laughs, I think.
yeah, Brotherly Laughs. But they have maybe that's the name of their podcast. But I follow their podcast with our podcast.
Shout out to them.
Support the homies.
Seem chill.
And I guess the feet people went from our podcast to their podcast, and so now they are like releasing clips from their podcast, being like, "Yo, where is fucking feet people come?" And I want to be like, "That's our bad, guys. I don't know how they found us, but that's how they found you."
No. They're just like white guy podcast feet.
Yeah, dude, I bet you there's like clips of our show on clipsforsale.com, which is like a fetish website.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Why? It's really cool. You can have it right here, right now for
Yeah,
free.
sure.
It's all you can eat buffet.
Somebody just like clipped it and is selling it as like porno on Clips for Sale.
Yeah, dude. So all you can eat Brazilian buffet. This is a Vogo de Chow feet stuff, dude. What if they're like, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah.
It's a good looking foot.
I'm into American feet.
I'm a big arch guy, and he's
He's like
Good looking arches.
foot fetish and racist at the same time.
They're older athletes, food, if I do have an athlete.
Hey, be like that.
got athletes, everything. One big candida.
What's the date again, Gus, on your show?
Sunday, October 19th.
Sunday, and I hope
Sunday.
It is a day the Falcons are going to be playing on Sunday Night Football, so avoid that misery and
Yeah.
come over.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, we should talk about that real quick. I want the Falcons to have a white head coach so I can cuss them out and not seem racist.
Is that too much to ask?
Cover, dude.
Is that okay?
I saw this morning on 680 that Finn and the boys were already calling for the firing of Raheem Morris. So
You can't have a 3rd and 1 called timeout and then have a delay of
get my air day.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders would be a good football
Head coach,
Falcons. Yeah.
I don't think so, but
The top one.
you just keep us in the bottom forever. Keep us poor.
Because
He would distribute the ball pretty well then.
Concessions would be cheap again.
Ooh.
concessions at Mercedes-Benz are like the best parts. Like shoot 50 for a lot of projects can't
See, there they are.
just stuffing cargo pants full of hot dogs.
Yeah, the problem isn't the stadium or, you know, the uniforms or anything. It's really the team. It's just the play.
The X's, you know, as
Mainly the team.
the football.
The Koreans.
They keep spending a lot of money on it. Yeah, well, the fucking goddamn. That's the craziest thing about that game on Sunday. They fucking cut Young Wei Koo from fucking Homo Parker because he hit fucking 5,
Parker Roma.
whatever.
He kicks
He hit 5 field goals last week. He goes 0 for 3 this week. Young Wei Koo's gonna get picked up somewhere and fucking continue on being a decent kicker.
Well, I heard he was scared because of that raid of the Hyundai factory.
Oh, he said, oh, gotta get, oh.
I didn't hear about this.
The Hyundai?
There was a Hyundai. There was a big ice raid
raid.
in Savannah, and they like arrested like 500 Koreans. And then he had way cool. He was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can Young Wei blame the Jew. Young,
What's up?
Young Wei Jew.
Young Wei, dude.
All right, that's the podcast.
I'm so icy.
That's it.
Listen, yeah,
That's
I'm
right. So
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Chris, son of that on some
Yes,
lasting of wisdom.
No, I got it. I would, if I was an ice agent, that's the song I'd be playing in my truck at all times. I'm so icy. I'm so icy.
from the your
Guys,
ice truck.
Hey guys, don't do drugs, and love your family. Communicate with your friends. Be a good person. Hug each other. And
If you're a mouth, they're on their cocks.
Guillotine a senator,
No.
but not anyone in particular.
The state senators have heard their guillotine is a metaphor until it's a real guillotine. But
And then it's a real guillotine,
even
but
then,
still a
it's
metaphor.
still mostly a metaphor. It's satire and fun, dude. The guillotine might be made of cake. We don't know.
We don't
yet.
know, but it will have a sharp
We'll
blade.
be tight.
It will function.
Stay posted. We're in talks right now of doing another good answer episode. Maybe 2. Maybe certain holidays will be involved. Maybe there'll be themes. Maybe there'll be could be certain fun stuff. That'll be fun. Buy a t-shirt. Buy 6 t-shirts. Buy one of Gus's t-shirts. Jerk off into it. Whatever. Have a great Rapture. If we don't see you after.
Yeah. Hey, enjoy the Rapture, guys.
baptize ourselves in slime.
F-150 Rapture, dude.
Dude, baptize me in Nickelodeon slime. It's a t-shirt.